gonna get a couple hours of a nap. I wouldn't call it going to bed because it's literally like 3 hours, but we're gonna take a little nap and then have an amazing market day. So yeah. Got my first sale. It's 8:30. It doesn't start till 9, and they bought one of these guys. Okay, it's like 8:40. I think people are starting to come in. I had one sale at 8:30, and yeah. Someone just walked by and said, "Oh my god," and looked at my stuff. So I think I sell nothing. The reactions from people is good enough for me. Look how beautiful! Technically, we're already a success because we had one sale. So, okay, it is 9 a.m. So the flea market has officially started. I had one sale at 8:30, and then I've had a couple people come by and say my stuff looks cool, which is always worth it. And some guy just came by and kind of cute. Thank you. But yeah, and some guy came by, and he is an artist, and it looks like he does some like paint jobs on like cars and stuff. I don't know, seems really cool. But he has this little like icon character, and he asked if I did customs, and he was thinking of like a teddy bear version of like his little avatar character. So I think that sounds so fucking cool. He's like tatted up, he's got like big old beard and glasses and a baseball hat. Like all those accessories and like details would be so fun to do in a plush. So I think that would be really cool. So they took my business card, I got his name and number. Let's see if we can make it happen. It's 9:30 and I just had my second sale. She got a sweater keychain, and she was looking around the booth before and like poking around, and then left and then came back. And then she was staring at the sweaters, and then stared at me and stared at the sweaters and stared at me, and then was like, I don't use keychains. I was like, you put it on your bag, put it on a zipper. She's like, I just have to get it. I don't even know what my use is for it. But I was like, okay girl, thank you. So I know, it's so cute. So now we have 2 sales and it's 9:30. Okay, it's a little crazy. It's very windy. It's just after 12 p.m. and we're doing really good, guys. I think we're doing good. Definitely have a few things that I'm gonna need to make more of for next week, but I feel like I have a pretty good amount of stock still. But it's going good, so I'm excited. But yeah, I've gotten some Venmos, lots of card payments, and some cash payments. And everyone says that my stuff is super cute, and they all really like it. And yeah, it is 1:08. We're doing very, very good. We have 1 hour left. Don't have any totals, but it's going pretty good. I only have 2 frog bag friends left. I started with 8. Half of my Lily of the Valley car hangings are gone. Almost half of my ghost car hangings are gone. Headbands. Yes, my Halloween headbands that I designed are going really well. People really like them. so I'm gonna make more. It has been a couple of days since my very first market, and I have yet to do a market recap slash inventory of the day. So I figured I would do that this morning while I had some free time. And yeah, so let me just pull up my inventory sheet. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna be going through all of my inventory that I've left, counting how much I have left, and then recording how much was sold, so then I can start my new spreadsheet for this upcoming weekend. And yeah, starting out here, these are all of the fish keychains I have left. I sold out of all of my yellow ones. So last night I was able to find a teeny tiny little ball of yellow, and I made 3 more little yellow fish. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe I brought 15, and I only have 9 left. Wow. Okay. So 15 minus 9 is 6. I sold 6 of them. I didn't even realize. Wow. Crazy. I didn't realize I sold so many fish. Awesome. And see, this is why I'm doing this, because on my square reader, it like doesn't have the exact, they don't have the right counts, because the square only counts what I put into it, which is cash and card. And I had a couple that were Venmo. I had one that was cash, but it was my sale items, and I forgot to put my sale in the inventory of my Square account. So I had to add those like in the moment, which was a little hectic, but it was fine. But yeah, so it's not 100% accurate. My numbers in my Square report isn't 100% accurate. So yeah, the sweaters, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, and I brought 15. So I sold 2 sweaters, 2 sweater keychains, and 2 Lily of the Valley keychains. The last of the keychains is my biggest. This is my $5 section. The other keychains were $10 each. Okay, so for bows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. I brought 10, so I sold 4 bow keychains. And then for the dragonflies, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 left. I brought 12, so I sold 1 dragonfly keychain. I'm gonna do all of this with you, and then I'm gonna do like a collective list, so it seems more cohesive. For these, I'm not gonna take them out. These are all my dragons. Basically like vacuum packed into a giant Ziploc bag. I'm not gonna take them out and count because I know I only sold 1. So 1 dragon, which I already wrote down. I'm also not going to count my star bags because I also know that I sold 2 of these, so I'm not going to take those out either. I'm pretty sure I didn't sell any of my sprouts, but I'll count just to make sure. Yeah, I brought 12, came home with 12. A lot of people said they look like the little mandrakes from D&D or Harry Potter and stuff. So maybe I should market them as mandrakes. I don't know. But yeah, this might be, I think this will just be more of a springtime thing. They are very springy, and these markets are in October. A lot of what sold was like my festive things, like my little minis, my pumpkins and spiders and stuff. Those were the big sellers. So yeah, I guess it's good to know. This is my first ever market, so I guess it's good to know. Definitely theme your items to the season. I mean, I definitely have some, like my frogs, those sold like crazy, and that's not a specific theme or like season, I guess. But I think when I market again in April and May, I think these sprouts hopefully will do really well. Because they're 12 bucks. I mean, they're cute little squishy guys. So yeah, but unfortunately bought 12, came home with 12. And this is the last big bag of plushies. These I do need to go through and count this because I'm not exactly sure. My fuzzy frogs, my little fuzzy frogs. I went to the market with 5, came home with 4. So that means I sold 1 fuzzy frog. My little pumpkins. These, I'm very surprised. My minis that were $10 sold. These are $25, and I don't know if I sold a single one. I'm hoping that these will maybe do well this next weekend because these are still like fall. It's not Halloween specific, because I'm a little worried that like my Halloween things maybe won't sell on the 26th because it's so close to Halloween. People are like, oh, well, like I only have like 4 days to put this out or something. So we'll see. I'm hoping that my Halloween headbands will do well this weekend because it's like a last minute costume idea, you know? But yeah, also hoping that these will sell because I think they're just the cutest little things. But yeah, let's go ahead and count these because I don't know if any of them sold. 7, 8, yeah, none of my pumpkins sold. That's sad, but that's okay. I had plenty of other successes this last weekend, so it's okay that my pumpkins didn't sell. The Celestials are the last ones. I couldn't really remember if any of them sold or not. So we still have 3 moons, so 0 moons sold. Oh, we only have 2 suns, so 1 sun was sold. We still have 3 clouds, so 0 clouds sold, but we do only have 2 stars, so we sold 1 star, which is awesome. Moving on to the last bag. Okay guys, so the last section that we have is Halloween headbands, minis, and car hangings. So we are going to start with the car hangings. Did I really sell 6? I'm gonna have to double check these reports because I thought I only sold 5 of these, but I only have 4 flower car hangings left. Okay. So Lily of the Valleys, I brought 6, came home with, or brought 10, came home with 4, so I sold 6. And then for the ghost car hangings, 2, 4, 5, 6, brought 10 of these cute little guys. They're the same, well, some of them are the same pattern as the lilies, but then I redesigned them and made them wider little ghosts, and those actually sold more than the other ones. So I brought 10, came home with 6, so I sold 4. Unfortunately, I did break. I'm carrying them put together because I didn't want to take them apart and have to like screw them together. Unfortunately, I do need to pack them better because I did break this one here, but it'll still stand fine, I think, so I'll just keep it in the back. But These are all I have left of my Halloween headbands. Oh no, I broke both of them. I broke both of them. Okay, well maybe I shouldn't carry them like this. I'm very worried. Okay. I brought 15 headbands, came home with 8. So I sold 7, sold almost half of my headbands. A thing to note, nobody wanted bears and nobody wanted bunnies. Good to know. So I sold 0 bunnies and 0 bears, but I sold 2 ogre headbands, Shrek headbands, 2 devil headbands. I only brought 2 cat headbands. So I sold 8 out of 14. So more than half. I mean, that's awesome. Okay. Eee, so excited. This is my very last frog bag charm. This is the very last one. I only made 1 of these pumpkin these mushroom guys, and I still have 1 left. This was my very last mini pumpkin. Let's see, I brought 8. And I have 1 left, so I sold 7. Is this so many? Yes, I sold 7 mini pumpkins. Oh my gosh. These are my mini frogs. Brought 5, came home with 5, so I sold 0 frogs. And then these are the mini spiders that I have left. These are my mini spiders. Some people thought they were octopi, but they're little spiders. I brought 8, have 3, so I sold 5. It's awesome. Candy corns. I have 9, I brought 10, so I sold 1. Pumpkins, brought 10, bringing home 10, sold 0. Spider keychains, brought 11, bringing home 10, so I sold 1. Okay, these numbers aren't quite adding up because I also have my sale items. Let me go get my iPad so I can check the square stuff. So I'm trying to do my math and my totals are coming out a little wonky. We're just gonna go with the numbers that I have and that'll be that, okay? Okay, so quick market rundown. I'll put all the totals and stuff over here. Drum roll, please. My very first market, I made $893. Out of the $893, $669 was through card, through my Square reader. $163 was cash, and $61 through Venmo. And then I had Square fees totaling $20.51 and Venmo fees totaling $1.45. So total profit after taking away Square fees, Venmo fees, and sales tax comes out to $783.53. And then I'm not gonna go into like the super like nitty-gritty of like the cost of everything that went into this market, because a lot of what I have left is still inventory for the second weekend. So for what I sold, it's a lot less than what I have written. My math is not separated. My math is not separated out into each of the individual items. I didn't have enough time to figure out all of the profit for that yet. But if we're going just based off of gross sales minus fees, tax, and my booth fee, I did pay $75 to attend this market, and next weekend will be another $75. But if we're just talking about weekend one, sales minus fees and taxes, I made a total of $708.53. So gross sales, I made $893. After taxes and fees, I made $708.53. So I am very, very excited. Making up the $893, I sold 61 items out of the 218 that I brought with me. So I think that's about 25% of my inventory I sold. So I'm super, super excited that went really well. Like I said, my math is a little off. Based on my inventory, my sales should have been $918. So I'm not sure where the other $25 are. But, you know, it happens. It was a crazy day. I don't know how much I talked about it yesterday in my little like check-in, but it was super, super crazy. We had our first sale at 8:30 and it was supposed to start at 9. So that was super amazing. And then since it was my first one, I like kind of stayed until the very last customer. So I had my last sale like right about 2 o'clock, which is when the market ended. So the first hour was kind of slow, but then after that, I didn't even have a chance to like sit down and crochet. I brought a project. I'm working on some vine curtain ties for our living room and bedroom. And I started working on one of them, and after the first hour, I couldn't even try to pick it up again. So it was super, super busy. I probably only had like a minute or two between customers like entering my booth. Not everyone, you know, not everyone bought something if they walked in, but I probably only had a minute or two between people coming into my booth, which was really, really awesome. And for all the people who passed by and oohed and awed at all of my inventory, and you know, the little kids who squealed and pointed at my plushies as they were walking by with their parents, like that just makes my heart like so full. And like that's why I wanted to do this market. Like I'm not in it for the money. I am using up scrap yarn for the most part that I've had, and I'm having a great time making all of these plushies, designing some of my own. And it's just really awesome to put myself out there and sell my art, because if you want some Amanda Grace Allied Stitches lore, technically this is not my first time running a small business. In middle school, I was Duct Tape Diva Designs, and the alliteration is insane, but technically this isn't actually my first time vending. I had a table at my middle school fall festival for 2 years. I did it twice, and then I also did like a winter indoor market just like in my community. I don't even remember like paying a booth fee. It was middle school. My mom helped me and stuff, but I made all the product myself. I kept all the money, made a couple $100. I think I made like $300, which in middle school, that was insane. So yeah, technically not my very, very first market, but my first crochet market. So, yeah, it's just really fun to put myself out there, talk about my art. There's a lot of people who came up just because they also crochet and they wanted to talk about crochet or just wanted to compliment me on my work and stuff. So that was really awesome. I gave out a crap ton of business cards. That is something I need to submit for printing so that I can get those cut out here soon. But yeah, gave out a bunch of business cards. I have some people who want some customs that I'm hoping will reach out to me soon. Yeah, very excited. Top sellers, really quick before I have to get back to work. Top sellers were frog bag charms, mini pumpkins, Halloween headbands, my fish keychains, and my car hangings. Yeah, so those are my top 5. I'll put them here. My top 5. I'm very, 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 very happy with how it went. Definitely looking forward to the second weekend. Looking forward to not having to market prep and stuff, especially over the holidays, because I just want to focus on myself and my family. But don't be sad, because I will definitely start ramping up market prep probably at the beginning of the year, trying to think of fun ideas for the spring and summertime. It'll be another video, but for restocking this market, my plan is to restock my mini bin, restock these bad boys for sure, because this is my very last one, restock my minis, restock those, restock my Halloween headbands, and if I have time, oh, and these couple little fishies, and then basically restocking my top sellers, because I only have like a couple of those left. So basically my top 5 I'm restocking for the next one, and then everything else I'll just have the inventory that I have, and that'll be that. So thank you so much for watching this video. I had such an amazing time at my first market. It was so much fun. I obviously want to put out there, like, if you're thinking of doing a market, please do it. Like, it's so much fun. But also, do not compare yourself to to my market, because every market is going to be different, because you never know what's going to happen. There could be slow foot traffic. There could be, you know, other crochet vendors there. There could be it's just not just the top selling day, and that's totally fine. I'm going into markets as, if I have one sale, that would be amazing. In complete honesty, if we want to put a goal, it's just my booth fee. That's all I'm gonna have as my booth, as my goal is my booth fee. So at the very least, maybe I can make that back. But I don't want anyone to go into markets thinking like, oh, I have to make this amount of money. Like, I have all these spreadsheets and all of these numbers, and it's really hard not to get wrapped up in the money of it all. And seeing that, like, I could have had $3,400 in possible sales if I sold out. I would never sell out. Like, that's insane. Who knows? I mean, never say never. Maybe one day I'll sell out at a market. That would be insane. But, like, if you're gonna try markets for the first time, please do it. Like, it was so much fun, and like, whatever you make is special to you. I found patterns that I really liked, that I thought were really cute and worth my time, and you know, they ended up selling. I knew I wanted like a $15 and under tier, and I knew I wanted some things in the middle, and then I have a couple of bigger items. Do my bigger items sell? No, but when they do, they make me really happy, and they're fun things to make that I enjoy making. And so I'm gonna include them if I want to. So this is just my little PSA of like, if you want to do a market, do it. Like, please do it. Like, everyone has their own style of crochet, everyone has their own ideas, everyone has their own materials. Like, we could be making the same thing, but if you're using chenille yarn, I'm using blanket yarn, they look different, and people have different opinions. So they have different like styles that they like. So if you want to do markets, please do them, because they are so much fun. It is so amazing to put yourself out there, put your art out there, It's really freaking scary. I had several meltdowns and continue to have meltdowns just because I'm scared of, you know, the world and them seeing my art and not liking it. But, you know, it turned out pretty good. If some people don't like it, they don't like it. If some people don't like my prices, they don't like my prices. It is what it is. They'll stop by, say that they like it, see the price, be like, oh no, thank you, and leave. And that's fine. That's fine. I price my things the way that I do because I think that that is how much it's worth. That's how much I think I'm worth. And it is what it is. That was my market recap. This is going to be an insane video. I have no idea what footage I'm going to be putting into what, if it's going to be broken up in different videos. But if you're still here, thank you so much. I had so much fun at this market. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for staying for the recap and hearing about my experience. And yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm hoping to obviously have more market videos as I do more markets. I know I've been slacking a little bit in the YouTube department. Sorry. It's just hard for me to like sit down and edit like long form content. Honestly, I've been slacking in all of my content right now because of the market. But once the markets are done, I'll have a bit more time to like create content. But yeah, I gotta get back to work. I've been talking for like half an hour, so I'm gonna go. But I love you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing morning, night, afternoon, whatever it is. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video. Bye.